Welcome to another Need for Speed the Run Dev Insider Series episode. We're here with Justin McGuire, who is a game designer. Specifically, you're working on cop AI and tactics, and maybe not just limited to that, but that kind of cool stuff. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the cops this year?
Sure. So, as you know, cops we're doing more of like a linear story, so we won't have as large of environments where cops are just going to be coming out of the woodwork, swarming at you and certain things. So specific levels will kind of have cop-related experiences that kind of take you through the course of the run. So we'll have moments where cops sort of pick you up as you speed by in the race and chase after you and develop experiences as you go progressively through the course of that level. We've also kind of gone with the idea that a lot of cops, sort of buzzing around you, constantly, shifting around in front of you, like we've seen in Carbon or Underground before that, is not quite the way we want to go. We find that like one intelligent cop is a lot more powerful than like hundreds of cops just coming in from everywhere, ramming into walls or whatever they do normally. So we've really focused on making it about the sort of intimate experience that you get between you and the cop that's on you, or for that matter, the cop that might be chasing one of the opponent racers up ahead.
Cool. What type of... So they're going to see some of the stuff like that they'll do that have been in past Need for Speeds. They'll ram you, do simple stuff like that. But there's a lot of new tactics that you guys have brought in. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll touch on a couple. So there's obviously like pitting and stuff like that we're going to try to get across. We really want to focus on keeping the cops out of the rear, so they're not going to come up from behind you and try to take out your tail or anything like that. Things you can't really see. We really want to keep the cops in front of you, and if they are going to try and go for a pit, there's clear indication of when they're swinging out to the side or coming in to take out your tail, so you have the chance to sort of brake and get around it, or use the NOS and just kind of push through it. Other tactics will be like they'll take on different formation positions around you, so they might be hovering around beside you, and then all of a sudden pull out in front, and you'll see them give a little signal where they'll sort of flick their brake lights on, and then pull this brake check where they slam on their brakes and try to ram you in the front. You have a quick split-second decision to make to dodge around and stay on course of the race, or you're going to get wrecked up. Other types of tactics that we have employed are sort of almost dynamic roadblock sort of scenarios where you'll see a cop coming at you from out in front, and he'll swing and sort of turn to the side to kind of block your path right at that last moment, and you got to dodge around and to make sure that you don't get taken out from that too. And then those together with roadblocks and the ever-present cop feeling around you sort of pace and gradually build the experience up towards the end of a particular course. That's
really cool. So we're going to see quite a few encounters. There's a lot of levels that are kind of dedicated, or not should I say dedicated, just that's kind of the theme of that part in this career. But there's also going to be another kind of entity in the run that's going to be chasing you, and that's the mob. And so have you done a little bit of work on how they kind of influence and what they're going to be doing? Or
yeah, for sure. The mob's a pretty important part of this. It sort of drives the narrative of the story. So they'll be coming in and doing similar things. Well, they'll take sort of violent formations around you and try to push you off course and wreck you and really take you out of the race. But they've also got particular tactics in certain key areas where they'll actually open fire on you. So you have to make sure that you're not just dodging their ability to wreck your car, but their ability to take you out as a player too by watching out for this gunfire.
And that's definitely something we've never done.
Absolutely something we've never done. So you saw in the E3 demo and things like that, we had the helicopter that was constantly a presence on you, and they're part of the mob, trying to shoot you down and take your car out. Well, the mob cars that are kind of coming up beside you will be doing that sort of thing too, and that double deadly experience is something that's going to be pretty unique to the run in key areas.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you've got so many different kind of factors trying to stop you from going, cops, mob. There's a whole bunch of the environmental factors.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be pretty cool once everybody gets their hands on it and able to check it out.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time and chatting with us today.
My pleasure.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see all this stuff, and can't wait for everybody, like I just said. Yeah, it's going to be cool, especially once the first time that they get fired upon from another car. That's going to be cool. So
should be fun.
All right, thanks. See you guys.